having traveled there from Spain. He established 5 missions there. Our first mission in Alta California, Mission San Diego. So that was part of the propeller age. Another part of the propeller age would have been during World War 24 Liberator bombers. The 24 Liberator bombers being built there, as many as 11 a day. Now during the space age, behind those walls, they are involved in the development, purchasing, and engineering of computerized equipment. That equipment is used for intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance missions. Here in San Diego, there are 3 companies. It is one of 2 in the United States. The other one is at Parris Island, South Carolina. So most men from west of the Mississippi come here for 12 weeks of basic training. Annually, some 20,000 are graduated. Most men and all women, most men from east of the Mississippi, and all men and all women go to Europe. Historic Tours of America offers a tour of patriotism. It takes you into the base and on the bay. So let's have a little salute to the Navy while I negotiate traffic here. Able to see this airplane on the horizon here, coming into Lindbergh Field. Always an interesting sight. Also on a couple of features to divide your attention on as we continue on. To our left, the tall pink building. Beyond the white one is the City and County Administration Building, a Work Progress Administration Act building dedicated by Franklin Roosevelt in 1938. 1939 saw that statue built. It is of a pioneer woman holding a water jug, symbolizing the importance of conserving water as a civic duty. So fresh drinking water, even back then, very, very important. On our right now, the Maritime Museum, the Berkeley, sticks out nicely. It is a ferry that came to us from San Francisco. It includes an exhibit of early San Diego maritime history. On our right, the Star of India, the pride of our fleet. It was built on the Isle of Elvira. It is considered the oldest working iron-hull sailing ship in the world today. You may think of Old Ironsides, Constitution in Annapolis, Maryland, but it does not go out on the bay. This one does. I have seen her under full sail, and she is a beautiful sight on that bay. We're approaching the stop here at the cruise ship terminal. Thank you for coming along with me.
I gotta let you in a little secret, man. If you're getting off at the next stop, well, don't leave your seat until we come to a complete stop. We wouldn't want you.
Appreciate your coming along with me today. Here we are at the cruise ship terminal. It is a pedestrian ferry at the Broadway Pier. It takes you on the hour from San Diego to Coronado Ferry Landing Park. And 4. Other specialty shops include one for left-handers, but I think anybody gets to shop there. They don't test people when they come through the door, and they'll take anybody's money, I'm sure. Another specialty shop is called Hot Licks. If you are an aficionado of Tabascos, capsicums, and hot sauces, you may want to visit that shop. Well, we're coming up to our stop here. Those of you who started your tour here, thank you on behalf of Old Tom Trolley Tours and Daniel for riding along with us today. Please remember to fill out those comment cards. We really like hearing back from you, telling us how we might improve our tour.
Wait till we stop and then move. Listen, if we stop, nobody will move. Watch your step, especially when doing the cha-cha. Oh, and try the handrails. They're delicious with a side order of coleslaw. Hello, hello, hello.
Now hop off. We're only 5 minutes away from the Marriott. Now hop off and fix those, because when we go across the Coronado Bridge, they won't be able to be loose like exhibition. Our left, the Ulysses S. Grant Hotel. Beautiful gold gilding included in that hotel recently been. For work on that building, that includes $1.5 million for seismic work, keep it up if the ground shakes, and another $8.5 million just to bring it back to its original glory. Mayor's office, The two top floors were built onto the lower two. I guess that's the only way you can do that. Ahead across the street from us, the George Keating building. It went up in 1890. And 800 acres of land. They added another 160 acres to his holdings for an addition. These little blocks that we're traveling along now, parts of that addition, he wanted small blocks, no alleys, just corner lots. These little machines on our left here are moving the median. This is a 5-lane bridge. Coronado is its own city. Look at the sailboat there on our right. The tides going on, that sail following those skirmishes became Mexican property. The end to the large Spanish land grants, ranchos, and the start to the Mexican land grants, more ranchos. 1846 and 47 saw the turning point again in history. Monroe Doctrine, manifest destiny that the United States would be one nation from the Atlantic to the Pacific. So, Yankees coming. Beezer Simmons, his name, where Beezer Simmons didn't know what to do with South. He didn't stay here. He went to the gold diggings, became an Argonaut, didn't like that. Returned to his home state of Vermont, scooping snow, stoking the wood stove. Several winters, changed his mind about Vermont, so he eventually returned to California. The hotel here, in order to do that, a few preliminaries to take care of. They formed the Coronado Beach Company in 1885 on Coronado Island for $110,000. First, they used their entire investment. After the second day, there weren't that many lots, they thought, back then, left to sell. So they had the financing in place to begin construction on the Hotel del Coronado. And we're going to see that in just a moment. So they don't allow anybody to sit on that park bench and consume alcoholic beverage containers. If you try sleeping overnight on any of their park benches, well, they really frown on that here on Coronado Island. No open campfires. One thing you could do, go round and round and round on a hike in one direction. When you tire of the scenery, come back for another view. How pretty this is. The entrance to San Diego's Bay. Submarine base out there, across the bay. There's a military helicopter hovering over the bay there. You can bet it is probably one of the best guarded places in the United States today. This, by a recent travel magazine, was voted the second most beautiful beach in the world. Take a look off to our left here once. Look here to our left. Would you love to be a house guest and get to stay for a few days at that beautiful home? Have this to look out at. Watch that sunset over Point Loma every day. And coming up ahead of us, the Hotel del Coronado. And in 1887. Kind of a design and build it as you go. 115 years ago this month. Spacing out of an oval room. Look inside the room. On our right, the chimney, which is a smokestack for the Hotel Del. That is until 1922. Power produced there, electrical power generated there, not only for the Del. If you had bought a one-bedroom, one-bath unit back then, it would have cost you in the middle 5 figures. In our city, the median price of a single-family home here on Coronado Island $500,000. On any of this modern construction, a trolley line still in operation today, dating back to 1924. Belmont Park at Mission Beach. That roller coaster is still in operation today. Built a railroad along with his brothers, the San Diego, Arizona Eastern Railroad, traveled up here to Yuma. Had a couple of tugboats built. One of them was named the Dauntless. It was 13 years